investigate genocide when you kill without giving a hoot. If you're killing children, the whole community, you bomb there, that is genocide. But when you kill criminals who fight with you and criminals who fight amongst themselves, that is the least of our duty. But we will answer. For every incident that involves the killing of a human being, whether it is really connected with the fulfillment of a duty of the police or not, have it investigated by the EAS or by the DCIDG and the investigating arms of the organization. That way we can be transparent to everybody. And when I really do not know who's going to come here with I would like to whack him in the head. Somebody here from nowhere would come here just investigating for nonsense. Do not investigate us as if we are criminals when the police do their duty. No, do not do that. Don't ever do that. I would not receive you warmly in this country. But if you come here to explain or maybe to the UN about the happenings of criminals who kill themselves or being killed because many persons have been waiting for this time. Those who lost their sons and daughters to drugs. Maybe they sweat fit this time to take the sweet revenge that they have been longing for. Me, for example, if I were an ordinary citizen and I have lost my daughter to drugs, she gets pregnant 5 times a year, she is despoiled because of drugs. I've lost my son and another son. Bullshit, I will kill you. I will kill you. I will take the law into my own hands. I will not eat sitting down. Forget about the laws of men. Forget about the laws of international law, whatever. I'll just ask you simply, the eternal justice that runs this universe. But what right do you have to cook shabu and feed it to my children to make them crazy and become useless forever? Who gave you the right in this universe, in this planet, to rape my 1-year-old daughter, to kill a 6-year-old son, to despoil the body of my son and daughter, because you were under the influence of shabu, which makes you crazy. Of the 600, nearing 600 now, safely I would say there are about 200 who are already permanently crazy. I would need an asylum for the insane to house all those thousands of them. I would need the military spaces instead of just allowing the military to go about their thing unbridled, undisturbed. I have asked the military, because they have the reservations, the biggest ones, of course, to give space so that I can start the building of rehab centers all over the country. I am just waiting for the kind help of our neighbor who is willing to help us. That is my problem. That is my burden. But I said, over and above all these things, I hold it as an article of faith that we can never progress, we can never develop until there is law and order in these islands. Mindanao especially. It's a very fertile land. Then pays that they're collecting taxes without let up. Then we have the sporadic and intermittent killings of the Moro rebels and government. I have to go to Cotabato tomorrow again to visit the wounded and the 2 soldiers who were killed last week. From here, I go to Taguig, to the naval station, because there is a Navy man there who died in action about 4 days ago. Those are the pitfalls. Those are the wages we have to pay because we cannot have peace in this land. And that is why the bulk of my effort would really be to seek peace with everybody. And I promised you, the PNP, the rank and file, you will have your salaries doubled, then I would offer free education from kindergarten to high school. Well, when they reach college, there are those who are gifted by God. I am not one of them, who are really the bright, and they can go and pursue. We can have this scholarship. But for those who do not want to study like me before, who seems to be resistant to good education, well, we can always have the technical, and we will have the help of many of our Asian brother nations. China, for example, Japan, Taipei is also one of those, and Thailand, everybody. What China has offered us well in advance to help us training in agriculture. I'd like to thank you. And we have the United Nations helping us in all efforts of humanitarian efforts. So we'd like to thank you, the donor of these countries, Canada, and everybody for helping my country. In return, may I just be allowed to say that do not be afraid to invest in the Philippines, whether as help or by assistance or business investments. Come here, there will be no hanky-panky, no asking for tips and everything. All you have to do is to tell me, call me, there's a number, and I will do the processing myself for you. And will give you the paper with you just sitting down. And I promise you that anybody, even a whisper, do not ever think about it, because even a whisper can get you into trouble. That is how serious I am, because that is what the people expected of me. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte of the Republic of the Philippines.
Okay, natunghayan po natin ang programa rin
Please
po
remain
sa Philippine
standing.
National Police sa kanilang 150 na Police Service Anniversary. Nauna po magsalita kanina bilang welcome remarks si PNP Chief Police Director Ronald De La Rosa, na kung saan sa pag-upo nga ng bagong administrasyon ay nagsimula muli ang sigla ng Philippine National Police, na kung saan nagsimula muli ang paggalang nila ng bawat kapulisan sa ating watawat. Dinagdag pa nga, ito'y sinabi nga ni PNP Chief De La Rosa bilang ama ng buong organisasyon. Anya, simula nang umupo siya sa pwesto ay patuloy ang pagpapatrolya ng mga kapulisan sa lansangan sa